Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Morania GM. I am super excited to talk to you today. I am from Kenya. We are at a time in the whole world when we are facing a pandemic caused by the coronavirus, which originated from China, apparently from contact with animals. No one knows for sure whether it is through eating the animals or it is just mere contact with the animals. But we also consider that as one of the theories. We do not know exactly the cause of the coronavirus. We are at a time when citizens of any country whatsoever no longer own themselves, but they consider themselves now a property of the government, a property of the state. Yeah? We are at a time when leaders across the whole world are looking for solutions, and they are actually, a number of them have already turned to God, asking for forgiveness for their countries because of the coronavirus pandemic. We are at a time when we are uncertain about tomorrow, uncertain of what will become of this virus and the coronavirus disease of 2019. But then, in all this, we should be asking ourselves one question: what is our responsibility in this? Well, the coronavirus of 2019 and the coronavirus disease, it is something to be wary of as an individual. It's something that we cannot just assume, and therefore we have to take measures ourselves, and we have to take measures as a state to make sure that this pandemic does not take full control over us. It is therefore in our interest that we do play our part by all means. And so in playing our part, I have three things that I think we should be doing right now, or three things that we should be very, very much vigilant about, or three things that we should care so much about. And one of those things is hygiene. We have been told severally that we need to sanitize our hands, to wash our hands. That is the first measure of hygiene. Wash our hands regularly, sanitize our hands, which means we need soap, we need water, we need sanitizers. And the next point in our hygiene is that we need to take care of everyone else. When we get a cold, when we start sneezing, when we start coughing, the most honorable thing to do would be to use a tissue and sneeze into it or cough into it, and then we dispose it in the bins. But then if we don't have the luxury to do that, we can always sneeze or cough to our elbows, which means we dab it. Yeah. Our next responsibility as citizens is that of social distancing. Let's keep checking on our friends, let's keep checking on our family and all that, but we have a responsibility as citizens to keep at least 1 meter distance between ourselves. We know very well that the coronavirus is being transmitted through droplets. Probably when you cough or when you sneeze out, because I understand some countries think that there is a sneezing in. I don't know about that one. But if you get in contact with droplets from a person who is infected, then you will most probably get infected. By keeping social distance, you get away from such chances of contacting or getting in contact with the coronavirus infected droplets. So let's keep safe, guys. Let's be vigilant and keep a social distance. It is our responsibility. It is our individual responsibility as citizens to do that. Another thing is that we also need to avoid social gatherings. Not going to churches, I am just wary of how priests can be so ignorant, how they can be so disobedient to the state as to hold secret gatherings in churches. That is misleading the faithfuls. Let us just learn that social gatherings can be a way of contacting that virus. It can be a way for just one person to come into that gathering and spread the virus to everyone in that small gathering. Let's avoid weddings, let's avoid birthday parties, let's avoid church gatherings, let's avoid any social gathering of more than 5 people actually. Our other responsibility is to remain healthy, to eat healthy, to always be in great health by feeding ourselves right. If you don't have enough food, while we still have time, this is about curfew time, let's buy enough food that will last us for some time, because we do not know where this is going. We have started with a curfew. So many other countries out there are doing lockdowns. I don't know why our government thinks that a curfew will be sufficient enough, but it's good for us to be very vigilant and keep watch and get ready for anything that comes by. Let's also get ready for a lockdown, because I see like we're going into a lockdown. The way the cases are coming up, so many, you never know. The next 2 weeks are very crucial for us. So let's start getting prepared. Let's prepare our minds. Let's not be caught up like the way people are caught up on Friday, March the 27th, when the curfew started, and they were all in town. People are just beaten up for nothing. Let's be prepared. Preparedness is key. The World Health Organization, WHO, has some recommendations for us. Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus of WHO stated 5 things. That 1, you should eat healthy to help your immunity. 2, you should drink responsibly. And guys, when it is responsibly, it doesn't mean you take like if you are used to taking five bottles, just take 1, because sometimes it's also difficult to just stop at once. You could even be sick for doing that. But drink responsibly and eat or drink less sugary liquids, because they contribute to bad health. Number 3, he said, cut down on cigarettes to reduce the risk of severe disease in the case of getting infected. And number 4, do a lot of exercise. Do a lot of exercise. And walk down your stairs, jump around the house, watch those Roomba fitness videos and dance along. It's a way to remain fit. Keep fit, guys. Very important. Keep fit. Also, mind your mental health. Keep checking on people. Keep talking to people. Use WhatsApp. Use Facebook. Call people. Just get to know people. Interact with people, because that helps your mind. Keep fit. Those are 5 recommendations from the WHO, World Health Organization. So in all this, what now is the state's responsibility? The state, and especially the state of Kenya, has a responsibility to protect its citizens from the virus in whatever way they deem fit. One of the ways that they think they are protecting the citizens is by enforcing a curfew from 7 p.m. To 5 a.m. the following day. Beating up citizens is not protecting the citizens. The major objective is to have them in their houses by 7 p.m. Not to beat them, not to cane them. That is not the objective. Maybe our police force needs to learn something. It's not in violence that you achieve enforcing of a curfew. People are coming from work from different places and they just want to go home, but the transport system doesn't allow for them to be ferried home by 7 p.m. The police force needs to learn. The focus is not in ejecting people out of town, but the focus is in protecting people from the coronavirus, leading them into their houses, emphasizing that they need to be in their houses, but not by beating them up. That is very inhuman, and the police force needs to learn that. Finally, I want to state that from what we have seen in other countries, the first 1 or 2 weeks where the coronavirus enters the country, there are relatively a very small number of infections. But as time goes on, these numbers continue to increase and increase and increase. And especially if people are continuing with their social lives. And in Kenya, honestly, we have been continuing with our social lives. We have been going to jobs just as usual, like nothing is wrong. 2 more weeks are coming here, and we need to be wary. We need to be prepared, because we are most probably going into a lockdown. We have to be prepared. We hope that it doesn't get there, but we have to be prepared. So I will be doing a video again that will tell us specifically what things we need to have with us, or what we need to do to get prepared for a lockdown. I've never been in one, but at least I have learned a few from a number of friends who are in countries where we are enforcing a lockdown. If you want to know about being prepared, subscribe, and when I upload that video, you will be alerted. Thank you very much.